Hey guys, Mater. Alright. Oh, got to turn my other mic on. Sorry about that. Forgot to turn that microphone on. Anyways, I got a little project. Last night, come out here to the garage, or, sometime. Come out here, turn the heater on, motor froze up on it. If I got a blower motor, it shot. It just totally locked up. So I've got it taken somewhat apart, but hey, this will make for a good little video. So, got the camera all set up and a few other things. I've got the fuel line disconnected going from to the bottom, which is that right there. That's actually what goes in the very bottom. So the little stand the fuel tank sits on, they got that riveted. Well, I don't want to take any of the other fuel lines off, so I've got one other option. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to drill out these two little rivets, and I can put some more in later. Damn. Being alone sure is tough. Damn. Yeah, they got them in there, that's for sure. They are aluminum. I'm going to switch out to a little bit smaller bit. Like I said, I'm just trying to do that. Oh, I don't have to take all my fuel line loose and start loosening some of that fluid, that fuel. I'm just hoping that take this apart, find out maybe like a bearing or something like that that's froze up on it. I don't know. I gotta get all this other out before I can take this apart. At least that's what I'm hoping. There we go. I'm gonna go to the next size bit. There we go. There's one. Okay. I should have that totally loose. Yes, it does. When I get this set, I'll just set this down right here. It was just barely on there. Tell you one thing, I'm not all that impressed with the way they got this done. I've still got some sheet metal here I may wind up building my own case and everything for it. Hardest part is going to be bending the sheet metal, but should be able to do that. Okay. Now we got that. Now I got to, this way I can get it flipped over, because I got 4, looks like 10 millimeter. I'll have 10 millimeter socket in here, and be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've definitely been putting out some heat, that's for sure. And these are just nothing more than 10 millimeter bolt or nuts. So now I should be able to just pop this straight off of here. At least it should. Yeah, it's on there. There it goes. There we go. That needs to be cleaned up. Alright. So there's the exhaust. I've been needing to take this thing apart and do some cleaning anyways. So, right. Let's see what else we can try. I mean, fix on this. I know this has got to be unscrewed. And there's a little, just lift this up and out. But here's the fan. And it's turning. But it don't sound all that great. There's that. Got the little insulators and everything for it. Okay. So I don't know if I've got, yeah, that don't sound all that great. I'll probably see about getting that taken off. It's threaded on there, looks like, or pressed on there, and I don't have a way of unpressing it. Gonna need some Allen. I know I got the glow plug right here, I think, or sensor, one of these. But I gotta have an Allen to do that with. I don't have an Allen with me right now. I can't take that out. I think that is the igniter itself. There we go. Just goes there. Some kind of a temperature sensor. That's probably what that is. But this is the main wiring going into it. Excuse me. So, alright, let me go back over and let me get my Allen keys. Probably going to be all metric. So let me go get those, that way I can take the rest of this apart. And I'll start the video back over again. Alright, I didn't know if it's going to be standard or metric, probably metric, but I got the metric here. And I just brought the standard just for S&G. Well, you know, it's the very first one. It's like about 5 millimeter. We'll get the control board itself taken off. That controls everything. And I'm not going to worry about the glow plug. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I will disconnect. This is a quick disconnect. I'm going to take the fan off, unplug that, and I'll disconnect with the glow plug off of there. That way that's set off the side. I don't mess any of that up. But I do have a feeling that the fan itself, like I said, it just totally shut off. It didn't want to keep going last night. I believe it was last night. So let's see how bad the inside of this is, and see if I can get another. I mean, I can get another unit for about $50 plus tax, and shipping and everything, which would be the same thing as this. So I don't know. I'm gonna find out how bad this one is. I got some long screws in there. I'll tell you, I do like this little heater. They are good. Don't get me wrong on that. I know that when I put that diesel clean in, that seemed to help it out. But I've also been running this thing for, what, 2 years now? And I got a feeling this is not really designed for what I'm doing. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if there's some bearings up inside here that just got worn out or getting too hot. Hey, I won't know until y'all see what I see in here. But I do know that, I was going to be doing this sometime soon. So, why not? This is a good time for getting this thing taken apart and see how bad it all is. All right. And those most infamous words, there goes nothing. Let's see if I can get that pried off of there. Oh, I didn't bring a flat blade screwdriver. No, I did. I did bring one. Where did I lose it at now? I know I just had it out here too. I saw that one tilt over. Oh, right, there it is. I was using it to take the exhaust off. I knew I had one out here. There we go. Gotta be very careful. Yeah, I gotta figure out, I didn't tear the gasket up that much, but it's not in that great a shape. Yeah. There's a bearing or something that's up behind there that's gone out, and that is pressed on there. I don't know if I'd be able to get that off of there without destroying it. That I'm not sure. Okay, here comes for the injector and everything. And that is probably going to be about, that is not no 10, might be about an 11. I'll be right back. I'm not even going to worry about pausing the camera. Alright, hopefully y'all didn't miss me much. I didn't know what size that is. Alright, 13 is just a hair big. It's probably a 12. Yep. Oh. I mean, if this thing is just totally shot, I'm probably just going to have to wait. We don't have that much longer for warmer weather. So, I can just tough it out, per se. If I ruin it, ain't no big deal. But I will say, hey, this thing's lasted for quite a while, okay? Alright, that makes it a lot easier to unscrew it by getting that little rubber cap off. That don't look all that bad. That's the glow plug. And I'm seeing it's not bad. That right there. I don't know how good you can see it, but that's not carboned up as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as bad. Okay, let's see about getting the inner chamber. That wasn't even tight. Because this is where everything goes to get burnt. So you've got the fuel coming in here, getting injected, and you got the glow plug that will ignite it. And then you got the hot exhaust coming out here. So, I mean, it's like I say, it's one of those little cheap Chinese diesel heaters. So, I haven't had any problems with it. Like I said, I've had it now for what, 2 years now? And I'll put it like this. Now that one was tight. Now that one's tight. But my main concern is on that fan to see if I can get that fixed and everything. I mean, what I may have to wind up doing, I could probably just get one, find a used one. Hopefully, it's got or contact Vevor themselves and see how much a replacement blower motor is. I know you can get parts for these. That's no big deal there. Man, that one's in there. When they put that one in there, they might have cross-threaded it. Yep. Looks like they did, because I'm seeing aluminum on the threads. I may have a little bit of a problem there. Because these other ones, they didn't have any problems coming out. I've only had that one. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what happens. you know what? I have seen people just dumping carbon and everything out. And I tell you, see if I can show up in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is pretty damn clean. There's not a lot of carbon buildup in there. I guess because I ran that, that diesel, cleaner stuff through there, and I ran some kerosene in it. There is not a lot of carbon buildup. I've seen videos out there where people say, they show how much carbon they have to pull out and everything. And yeah, the gasket guy here got torn. So, all right, well, that tells me something. That tells me that running on one of these little heaters, I mean, do have some diesel fuel right there. That's probably because the pump was still going when the fan shut off. So yeah, you're going to have, the fuel and everything going still in there. It's not going to be igniting and everything. But I tell you, okay, that don't look like it has been run as much. I mean, I didn't do a lot to, really do a lot in there as far as cleaning. And as much as I've run this, as long as I have, not bad. So the only thing I can see that I'm going to need, besides the fan, is just the gaskets for the burn chamber. Because that gasket, yeah, it's totally shot. I might have to see about chasing the threads on that for that one screw. But this is pretty damn clean. I mean, I've seen other people where they pulled them, like I said, pulled these things apart, and they're cruddy. I mean, they are really just they got a whole bunch of carbon buildup. I mean, that is clean in there. So the only thing I can think of is, like I said, I ran that diesel clean through, and I ran some kerosene. So if that's what it takes to do it, I mean, like I said, the only reason this thing stopped was the fan. So, okay, there you go. So if anybody's got one of these diesel heaters, go get you a bottle of diesel clean for a truck, car, anything automotive, or go get some kerosene and run through it. It'll burn a little bit hotter, so if you've got any carbon buildup in there, it'll burn it all out. So now the next thing is, I'm not going to do it on camera. Yeah, I got some play in that. And I'm hearing it. Because what this fan here does, this is your intake fan on this side, and it's just a shaft going through here. And hell, even that's all clean right there. Same way with the exhaust. I mean, I got some soot, but that's going to be normal. But yeah, I mean, if all it is a fan that's gone bad, and I can get another one from Vevor, yeah, I'll build, a new electric motor for it and the gaskets. Hell, I'll be able to have this thing up and going before I need it again. Otherwise, I'll just buy another one. I'll say for 48 bucks, and it's just this, whole assembly. I can take them back in my own frame. All right, well, guys, leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Um, subscribe, and please hit that bell. That way, you know when I got another video or I go live, which is every Monday and Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central. But yeah, that's something that I'm pressed about very much. Was as much, like I said, I've run this. Hey, the only problem I've had is this. It was worth, I think, 120 bucks for 2 years. So, anyways, leave me a comment. Like I said, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see y'all next time. So, stay safe. God bless.